What's up everybody, it's TJ again with my week 2 update on P90x. So here it goes. This week we got a couple different things to report. We got some good news and some bad news. The really good news is that so far in 2 weeks I have lost 11 pounds. So I'm down from 250 pounds to 239 pounds. So, woo! Yay for me! I've lost 11 pounds, which is huge in my book in 14 days. That's almost a pound a day, which is absolutely awesome. And I think a lot of it has to do with the level of intensity I bring to the workouts and the amount of food intake that I have in my calorie count. So, I also mentioned that I might have some bad news. And for some of you guys, this might be bad news. For me, not so bad. I actually feel okay about it. Simple fact of the matter is I have decided to cross out the X and stick with P90 for my first 90 days. So if you guys are following along in my P90x journal, hopefully you guys will stick around for my P90 journal. The reason for this is the fact that I am carrying about 65 pounds of excess weight. According to some of the stats in my body fat composition, I should be around 190 pounds. So I was carrying about, hey son, so I was carrying about 60 pounds of excess weight. Now I'm carrying about 49 pounds of excess weight. So I think that switching over to P90 as opposed to P90x will be a lot easier on my knees. I don't know if I've ever told you this or I've ever showed you this, but I actually snapped both of my patella tendons a couple of years ago, and I wasn't this heavy when I did my rehab for my knees. I actually had a baby. My wife had a baby. I was there supporting her wholly. But during that phase of my life, I actually put on a lot of weight, and Charlie is about 16 months old now, and I got a lot of weight to drop before I'm able to do the intense plyo. Now I mentioned last week's video when I was doing the video a day that I was doing plyometrics and I felt great, and I did. It took me actually a couple of days for that plyo to catch up to me. I got really sore, could barely walk, my knees were swollen, had to take a lot of Advil to kind of counterbalance the pain that I was feeling and the inflammation in my joints. So I took a little bit of time to myself, tweaked my diet a little bit, added some fish oil supplement, and decided to forego the plyo until I can lose about another 20 pounds. And I think I'll be able to easily do that with the Power 90 workout. So that's where I am right now. Today I did the first in a long series of Power 90 workouts. I guess you could say I use P90x as a kickstart to the program. So it also gives me the opportunity to work through all of the Beachbody programs. Which is also pretty great because I've kind of figured out on a theme for my website to work through all these programs. So having Power 90, and then next phase, my next routine going through the X, I think will work out effectively for me. And yeah, that's where I stand today. I weighed myself this morning, 239 pounds. Really excited about that. I could see some differences in my stomach, and you guys, we're still getting ready for the great reveal on target. We're still going to do the reveal in about 30 days, so that gives me another 14 days with Power 90 to kind of bust my hump and make something that's not quite so disgusting. So I'm going to show you my stomach and everything. So that's it. If you guys got any questions, support, tips, any feedback you want to give me, definitely leave those in the comments section below. And if you hadn't worked out yet, you might as well go ahead and do that. And if you guys want to join me on my journey, then you'll find a link down below where you guys can sign up, become a part of the Man Food Crew. My official Beachbody team of coaches, guys who want to really, or women, it's open. Those of you who really want to transform your body over the next 12 weeks, we're going to stay focused, eyes on the prize, going to make some tremendous changes, and we're going to work through the entire suite. So hopefully some of the biggest body changes that are going to happen in the Beachbody community come out of the Man Food Crew. I'm really excited about it. What I'm going to do, I plan on kind of reintroducing the everyday video blog. I found that when I moved it to a week, I wasn't quite as dedicated to logging the workouts like I should be. I was still working out, but there's some processes that I was missing. So I may reinstate the daily video journal if you guys are still watching and still interested. But yeah, that's where I am. Day 1, sculpting 1 and 2 for P90. Power 90, not P90x. We crossed out the X, and we're going to save that for the next round. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow, maybe, on the flip side. Peace.